Hello, I'm Dr. Gareth Moore.
And I'm Laura Jane Ayres.
And we're puzzle and brain training authors, but in this video we're not going to be writing puzzles, are we, Laura?
No, we're going to be solving them!
And in particular this, Exit, the Catacombs of Horror, a particularly big adventure from Exit the game. In fact, it's the only two-part adventure in one box, as it clearly says on the cover. Let's just start by opening the shrink wrap, which I always find the hardest bit of any game.
Certainly the hardest.
One of the harder tasks, put it that way. So there we go. Do you want to have a look and see what's inside the box?
Let's have a look and see what's inside the box. So this is a two-parter, we think. Do we think it's clearly demarcated what the two parts are?
I'm not psychic, so
I will tell you later. When it becomes two parts, okay.
Right, stop. Do not open this box until you have solved the hourglass riddle.
Ooh.
So what have we got in here? We've got a very chunky deck of cards.
Oh, it is a big deck of cards.
Yeah, much bigger than
They're
the normal
going to run out of
Exit
letters in the alphabet.
Yes, that's true.
There's only 26.
There is a tea light candle.
Ooh.
There are some
little skulls.
Some lovely, and I say this slightly sarcastically, skulls in different colours.
They could be friendly.
A standee.
Oh.
I really want to know what's inside the box.
Yeah, but we're not allowed.
But we're not allowed to open it.
But there are some multicoloured letters and numbers.
A big instructions rather than the usual size ones.
And then just look. Oh, there's a lot of material.
The decoder disc that Exit games always have.
Fantastic.
And then there are some what Exit calls strange items that we probably shouldn't take yet.
Ooh.
What's this, though?
It doesn't say that they're strange.
Do not open a post until you've solved the plus riddle.
Okay.
Well, I know from experience that we don't look at all the paraphernalia in the box until we're told to.
Okay.
And there's quite a bit of paraphernalia.
There's quite a bit.
And then here we go. Here's where it starts.
That one says riddle card L on it. L for Laura. Or...
Well, maybe we should have a quick look at the instructions.
Lemon.
Check it's all the standard stuff.
Let's
have a look at the story, because I'm sure it'll be entirely edifying. Yeah.
Edifying?
Yeah.
Oh.
Completely out of the blue, I used the word edifying.
Well done.
A letter arrives from Ben, your good friend and renowned archaeologist. You know, I've never heard of him.
No, I've never heard of him either, but he is our good friend.
Oh, there we go. He reports on his latest adventure, but fears that it's starting to get out of hand. If you don't hear from him in the next few days, well, we just heard from him now. You heard from him again? He wants you to look for him. Great. The location is not exactly reassuring. It's the Catacombs of Paris,
dun, dun, dun.
where the remains of more than 6 million people lie buried.
Okay.
Still hoping to hear from Ben, you wait for days without any word. Eventually, there's no way around it. You have to look for your friend and help him escape from his unfortunate situation. And
we don't know it's an unfortunate situation
Combination of 000. Well, yes.
Okay.
You dig out his letter again. The envelope contains the lines written to you, a Polaroid photo and an odd disc. Well, this is the odd disc.
There it is.
And maybe is this the photo? It looks like a Polaroid photo.
It does look like a Polaroid. Polaroid?
This is definitely not this Lord.
Okay.
Noted.
We'll remember that for later.
You wonder why he chose to send you this information so cryptically. And I bet it turns out there's no reason. Anyway, only if you can work together to figure out these mysteries and solve all the riddles will you be able to save Ben. Otherwise, he's not the only one who will remain lost forever in the Catacombs of Horror.
Why, who else will remain lost forever
in the
Catacombs of Horror? Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Because we're going to be so stupid that we go in and get lost as well.
Oh, poor Ben.
Yeah.
I'm not emotionally attached to Ben at this point, I can't lie to you, but maybe as the story goes on, we'll grow to love and care for him.
Unlike all the previous Exit games, this one will take longer and have more riddles and has 2 parts. In the middle, you have an opportunity to take a break and continue playing later or on another video. That's exactly what it says.
After a cup of tea, maybe.
Yeah.
That sounds nice. I'm already looking forward to that.
Nice.
After second breakfast.
So presumably this is standard Exit of the game rules. Lots of strange items and the locked box.
Only some of them are strange items. There's a letter, a sealed
warning.
poster.
Lots of red text here.
Lots of red text.
You're right, they're not all technically called strange items.
No.
Never allow the tea light candle to burn unsupervised, Laura.
Okay.
And observe the symbols on the bottom of the box. Which are... Where's the bottom of the box? Here. There are a lot of symbols on the bottom of the box.
That's about the tea light.
I'm not sure what they all mean.
Oh,
I'm not sure if they're part of a game or whether they're actually real.
I think they're probably safety notices.
Right. Okay, game setup. It looks like a standard game.
It says, where is the game board? But then it says there is no game board. So that's answered that really quickly. Yeah. I wasn't expecting a game board.
It does always say that.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh.
We have never read all the way through the book.
We haven't.
I mean, I have, but not on camera.
Not out loud.
Right, okay. So the key thing I always look for is, where do I start? When does the game end? Well, we know when it ends. The game begins. Note, unlike in the previous Exit games, do not yet start the stopwatch because, oh my goodness, we always start the stopwatch.
Yes. You know the one.
Just start playing the game.
Okay.
Wait. Oh, so you must be told to start a stopwatch at some point.
Okay.
What are you waiting for? You have to save Ben before it's too late. Now you're allowed to open the letter This is the
Which
letter.
is the letter.
This is the letter.
With a little card L on it.
And look at the Polaroid. We are presumably, it identifies the Polaroid on the first page as being what I think the Polaroid is.
Which is that.
There, yeah. It is that. It's this. So we've got that and that. Look at the Polaroids and start solving riddles. If anything is unclear, don't be shy about looking something up in the rule book during the game, which I'm sure will be a great deal
We
of
won't
help.
be shy. Okay.
Right, okay.
Let's do it. Let's have a look at the letter from Ben.
Yeah.
From our mysterious friend
We
Ben.
also need to open these. I didn't follow those instructions.
Oh, yeah. Did it say that?
Well, yeah, you need the cards.
Okay. Oh, we do. We need riddle card L.
So in an exit game, there are 3 types of card normally. Very occasionally they chuck in some bonus cards.
Ooh.
But that was the solution. Let's pretend that wasn't there.
So many cards.
So there are a lot of riddle cards, and Laura's going to ascertain whether they stop at... No, they go into X numbers. There's a lot of
X, Y,
X's.
Z.
So these are riddle cards that are revealed
ones?
to tell you the story and so on as you go. These are for checking your answers, and also reveal bits of story sometimes. And there's a lot of those in this game. There are 48. There's normally 30 in a typical exit box. And then these green cards give you hints. There's usually 2 lots of hints, and then a solution for each puzzle, because each puzzle has its own symbol, generally speaking.
And
so
that's that.
we hopefully won't need those. Although it's such a big game, I think it would be a bit cocky to suggest that we're never going to need those.
Surprise.
So Laura's got the riddle cards.
I've got the riddle cards.
I've got the answer cards.
Riddle card L for Laura.
Yes. Riddle card
Because
L
we've
for
seen
Laura.
it, so we're allowed to take it. That is the rule. Should we read the letter first?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's.
Paris, Monday. What's Mondays? Lundi. April 3rd. Avril.
Yeah. This is going to be long if we translate all of this into French.
Avril 13.
Okay.
Mon cher ami. I have finally found the entrance. After months of searching and countless expeditions, my flashlight showed me the way. I found the secret gate to the Carrière Inexplorée, the unexplored stone quarry in the Catacombs of Paris. But something is not quite right here. This part of the catacombs seems a lot older than anyone ever guessed, apart from me when I just arrived.
Everybody who's ever guessed.
This is evidenced by quite a few bone specimens, some of which I have now saved in my backpack.
I just wouldn't, personally, but that's fine.
Some bones. Pick up a bone from the catacombs.
Don't do
dead
that.
body bits. Why would you not want them?
No.
Tomorrow, I will risk going deeper inside, but not without my compass, of course. This whole business gives me the creeps. I have a feeling I'm not alone down here. Yeah, because you're carrying bones of dead people with you. If you don't hear from me by Wednesday, open my safe. That's not 3 days, is it? If it's Monday there.
If it's Monday,
it's 2 days.
Okay, maths.
If you don't hear from me by Wednesday, open my safe deposit box at the bank. You know which one it is. I have taken all necessary precautions. Wish me luck. See you soon.
Wow.
Oh, he's taken all necessary precautions. I kind of feel this isn't necessary.
I actually feel that Ben has not done a risk assessment on this and is not doing what I would do, personally.
Yes, so this is a square puzzle.
It is a square puzzle.
Ben and NLK. And what is on, and we can take riddle card L.
We can take riddle card L.
And on the back of the envelope, back of the letter, we have someone playing noughts and crosses incompetently.
Tic-tac-toe.
We have some interesting choices of letters here, followed by some coloured letters that are quite hard to make out.
And numbers.
Discovered possible site for the final ritual. All these pentagrams all over the place. That seems important.
That does seem important, and I feel like maybe we should remember that for later.
And it's a very friendly looking picture here.
Oh, do you think that's friendly?
No.
Oh, okay, right. I was going to say you've misread the situation. Right.
And here's this safe deposit box.
Okay.
Which has got 000, and I noticed that in the instruction book for the game,
there was something
there was also a
else.
000.
Have you got the instruction book?
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
But I've put it away. I'll go through it in a moment. This is definitely not this Lord. We've looked at this before. And some more of those symbols that we saw on the back of
Which are a bit like
here.
the symbols on the back of there. Okay.
And then riddle card L.
And then riddle card L, which is here. Here it is. And it says, here is the key to my safe deposit box.
Okay. Oh, it goes with the letters.
Great.
Right. So it's a square. So we know it goes with this.
It goes with those.
And in particular,
it goes with those.
in the start of the... Oh, it's on the front cover here. There's it's a different combination.
It's something else.
Maybe it's just decorative. I think it's on the perhaps on the background picture.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll find out later.
It may be relevant. So what we're doing here. So what we are looking for, always, in an exit game, if there's a code just with numbers on, is a 3-digit number. So we would start... Wait, there's not a lot of symbols on here,
There aren't a lot of symbols on there.
Normally there's loads of symbols around the outside. Oh, there's a world.
There is a world on the other. There's a whole world.
You mean the world to me.
And there's something also through... If you twiddle it round, there are gaps in the world,
change the colours.
so to speak. Exciting. What are those locations? Paris?
Oh, those sort of Paris.
Sort of Paris.
And then bits of Africa. Right, and then on here, there's not a lot of symbols, but we need to find... Have we got a square to start with here? Yes.
We have got a square.
So we need to put under square 3-digit number and then read a card here to take from our answer card deck, see if we're correct, or no, possibly correct. Right, so A6, AD equals 6. How does that work?
Or is it a...
Oh, it's CU, perhaps. It's a CU over the top equals a 6. So each of these is going to give us a letter. Sorry, each of these 3 symbols is going to give us a number.
Right.
And that number is the 3-digit number we need for the decoder disc. And so as an example, AD gives us... These are not quite joined, I don't know if you can see.
Yeah, it looks like a kind of C and then a U.
Yeah, it does look like a C and a U. So A is 2 letters long in the alphabet. Is it rotated or something? How are we getting to those letters? That's the question.
That is a question.
And then it looks like a 6.
One of many. It does look like 6. Does it match up with any of the other coloured letters that we've got on the backs of anything at the moment on the Polaroid? Or
They're different typeface.
They are different.
They're sort of weathered as well. It's like a weathered Helvetica.
So specific.
And in here.
Oh yeah. What about this? This must be something to do with it.
Oh yeah, there we go. Thank you.
Okay.
And it has the square symbol just to make it easier for us.
So A is here. It's just like a pig pen type symbol. If you just move that onto the camera.
It is just the... Yeah, sorry, I was off the camera.
There you go. So it's just the shape of the sort of enclosure that each letter is in.
Ah, very good.
Huzzah!
Okay.
So we want Ben.
Yeah, can we fold this over so we can see them both at once? Yeah, we can. Right, so let's do these this way up. So B is that. And then underneath an N is this. So 9.
I'm confused because it's upside down.
No, I'm writing the numbers the right way up. It's only the letters that are upside down.
Oh, okay.
And then in the E is the square.
Yeah, in the middle.
And then an L is the top left, so it's like that. So it's
Another
9 again. And then we've got K, which is a bottom left on top of an N, which is this one.
3.
There. So it's 3. So our code is 9
3.
9 3.
Should I do it? Should I do
go for
the
it.
honour? So we've got a square at the top.
I've written that upside down now, but it's 993.
It is. But that was fun.
Yeah,
I enjoyed
so
that.
the only reason that Ben is bigger is just so
Glad
you
we
see
got
his
there.
name.
9 9 3. And that says to take card 14.
Right, it does, doesn't
in this
it?
little window.
So let's
here.
go into the answer card deck and
The window
find
of
card
truth.
14. Now we have a look, and it says we're possibly correct.
Oh yes.
We are possibly correct.
Where we found it.
The code may be right. Where can you see the code symbol? So
Where
now
did
we
you
have to
see the code
identify
symbol?
where we've seen it.
Oh, it's on the Polaroid.
Ah.
Da-da-da.
Is that one of the
There it
pictures
is.
here? It's
Yes,
here.
it
It's
is.
this one. So we
It's the
take card
first one,
25.
which bodes well.
And now we find out for sure if we're correct. Do you think that bodes well?
I think it does bode well.
That is
For us
correct.
finding them in the future.
The safe deposit box
Ooh.
springs open.
Dun, dun, dun. Inside, Ben has left a few things for you, along with the coordinates for a secret entrance into the catacombs. What are you waiting for? The next plane to Paris is about to take off. You find riddle cards A, M, Q and T along with the poster, but you are not allowed to open the poster yet. Okay, tempting. Take these riddle cards from the stack and look at them. Take the poster, but don't look at the poster.
And then we take this card and put it back in the stack. Okay, let's move this out of the way.
Okay.
So we are still going to need probably this on the
Probably
back.
a bit of info.
But other than that, and that pentagram thing, but other than that,
Yeah.
we'll move this out of the way for now.
And we're allowed to take the
Probably
poster,
finished with that.
but we haven't looked at it yet.
And we probably will still need these on the back. Where's the poster?
I guess in the box, which you've got.
I've got the box.
Do we know what the poster looks like?
This.
Does it say poster on it?
Yeah, do not open the poster.
Okay.
So we do have some information on it, though.
Ooh. Just says don't enter.
Entree interdit, betreten verboten, do not enter.
Yeah.
It says it in
What do you think it
French,
means?
German, don't enter. In French, German, and English.
I got it.
Oh, you mean, what does it mean as a puzzle?
No.
I don't know.
Right, so that's a plus puzzle. And
Yeah, oh, that's true. It's part of a puzzle.
It is a plus puzzle.
And I don't
And it
think
also
there's anything on the
says,
back.
until you've solved the plus riddle.
Do not open.
Do not
I'm sure
open.
the game will tell us.
Shall I
So
look at the
the
riddle cards?
Yes.
I'm doing them not quite in order. Okay, that's riddle card T.
Ooh.
Ooh, connection is established. And that's a diamond. And it says Ben.
That's the letter
on it.
we've
That's
just
the
got.
letter.
Does that
plus-
letter have a symbol at the top?
Does it have a symbol at the top? The seal.
No,
it
the
doesn't.
letter does
That
not
looks
have
like a
the
slightly
seal at the
different
top.
letter. And it's got some sort of
Oh, and Ben's written differently.
slightly Illuminati-esque
Yeah.
triangle with an eye in it. Okay, that's riddle card Q. An air ticket. Exciting. Enjoy your flight with Red Dot Airlines. Ooh,
Oh, we
I
saw
bet that's,
that-
Yeah, I bet that's to do with the back of the world.
Yeah, probably we need to form. Oh, look, we need to put red dots in Paris
Yeah.
and toothpaste in Africa
Yeah.
to get a code for
And
this one.
toothpaste in Africa.
Two
Two
places.
places in Africa. We don't need to put any toothpaste anywhere. Right, riddle card M.
I mean,
Good, we've
unless you're
solved
trying
that.
to tell me something.
We've solved that already. Right, dear friends, if you are reading these words, something has gone wrong. It means I have not managed to get out of the catacombs under my own power. I am including everything that you will need to free me from this horrible labyrinth. Make haste. People don't say make haste enough, I don't think.
Make haste with reading it, Laura.
Okay, sorry. Okay. But keep your wits about you. Very unnatural things are at play down here. I'm definitely not alone. ...
I have become convinced that there is some dark power that has claimed dominion over this subterranean cemetery, and that draws everyone and everything under its spell who dares to disturb the peace of the dead. So do not delay. Come and join me in this fun place. Available Wednesdays, Thursdays and Fridays, closed Sundays. Place everything on red and save me.
Place everything on red and save me. Okay, so we think that's probably to do with the red doodah. Ooh, look. A big letter C.
With lots of fun words like accursed, hiccup, school, cyborg, device.
D.
Right, so there's
A,
a lot
B,
of words
C,
in
and
there.
D.
Yeah, a lot of words in there.
Okay.
Right.
Well, should we start with the red dot airlines?
Yes. Do you want to try and get
all
red dots up on it?
Should we try and get all red dots up?
I would definitely start with the middle discs.
Where are we? Middle.
Well, I am personally sitting at a desk in my office.
Okay. That is good to know.
I feel that's helpful information.
Can you see that on screen?
Yeah.
Oh, a dot.
I'll always manage to get one red dot.
It's quite hard.
Oh. I have to say, it's hard for me to join in, so I should just watch.
Yeah, maybe this isn't...
Oh, you did it.
I had something, but then this is actually very hard. You have a go.
That took us surprisingly long.
It did take surprisingly long.
We have now got red dots in every country.
Hooray!
So there are multiple...
Not every country in the world.
Well, not every. Every place on the map where there is a dot hole is not the same thing at all, is it?
Specifically, 3.
These are in the same position in the outer ring. So you have to have it in the dot and the correct one before you can do the others. And then you see holes through.
What does it say?
We have got a plus.
It's a plus.
And the code is 844.
844, which gives us number 37 to look at.
Oh, yeah. I was like, put 844 into the codes disc, Laura. I really did think that.
Into your mind.
Yeah, 37.
37. And we saw this on the aeroplane ticket.
Oh, we did. Where's the aeroplane ticket?
Ooh. Oh, no, on the poster, actually. It's on the aeroplane ticket, but we actually saw it on the poster.
It is on the aeroplane ticket.
It is, but on this card here, it's on the poster.
So specifically, it's on the gate entrance.
Yeah, which is here.
Ah, okay, yeah, 11. Thanks.
That's what I'm pointing at. Moment of truth. The entrance to the catacombs is now open. In my heart, I feel like I didn't really want to go to the catacombs. I know that we're supposed to, but I could have lived all my life without being drawn into the scary dark place. But never mind. Okay, you enter a wide room, which Ben has apparently used as a base camp for his expedition. His things are lying all over the place. It dawns on you how serious the situation... Oh, now it dawns on you how serious the situation is. There's no time to waste. Start the timer now. Time is running out. You find riddle cards K, P, and U. Take these riddle cards from the stack and look at them. Open the poster.
So it's the idea that so far we've just been doing such easy trivial puzzles, we didn't need to time them.
Do you think, well, we weren't even in the catacombs yet.
Yeah.
Even though time was running.
It's thematic, isn't it? It's our time in the catacombs we're counting fine.
KPU. KPU, and we can open the poster!
Yeah, we can open the poster.
Right,
so, we still have these. I feel we've used the air ticket. Let's get rid of that.
I think so too. Did it say we were going to Paris? We're in Paris now, aren't we?
Well, I hope so, if we're in the Parisian catacombs. Otherwise, something weird has happened.
Something weird has happened.
Oh, right. It's another friendly pentagram with a big slash.
And
some more of these.
There's a demon on it.
Oh, yeah.
More of those.
And then over here, there's a hexagon.
Pointing to the corner.
Nice.
Oh.
Well, isn't that a cheery sight?
So this is the poster.
This is the catacombs as well, yes.
Okay.
So there's a lot of nice looking symbols here. With that triangle we saw.
The triangle that we saw.
Another lord it isn't, based on the map thing we saw earlier.
A compass.
Lots and lots of friendly skulls which have numbers on.
Some numbers. A flashlight. There's a flashlight. There was a flashlight was something mentioned before.
Yes.
Just here.
It's quite hard to make this picture out, actually.
It's quite dark and spooky, but then I suppose that is sort of the vibe, isn't it?
Here's the compass. Here's a chest with some combination on it.
There's another chest there with a diamond on it.
Does this have a symbol on? No, not that I can see.
Not that I can see, but this has a teardrop on it.
Because you'll cry your eyes out when you go through there.
I always feel like it's going to be home time when you go out the door, but then you're usually going into some horrible other spooky tomb.
Yeah, I'm going to have to hold this at an angle to reduce the glare on it.
There's another star on
pentagram.
there, and it says hexed on it.
Oh, it does.
Spooky.
And there's a moon with a padlock. There's so many things you don't want to open here.
There's a lot.
Do we look at this one? Yes, we did. And then there's a skull in close-up here, which is also
quite a close skull,
cheery.
Isn't there?
So,
and what did that, on the hexagon on the other side, what was that actually pointing to?
So it's here.
Pointing to that. What's on the other side of that?
Just this corner.
Okay.
Maybe the whole thing is a hexagon.
Maybe just into the whole room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's fun and friendly.
Well, that's cleared that up.
Bit of not light entertainment there.
Solved. All right.
And we have these cards still from before. And we now have some more cards.
Riddle cards, K, P, and U. Okay, my friends, I have another important piece of information for you. The entrance to the catacombs may be out of order, but this sign isn't.
Oh. Avenue to Colonel Henri Roltanguy. Or something, I don't know. Anyway, it's got CHRT, but does it remind us of the entrance to the catacombs on the outside of here where there was writing? No, I don't think this is obviously a street sign, right?
Yeah, I think so, but it's obviously asking us to pick certain letters
Yeah, after you cut something equally into 4, perhaps, and you take the things on the intersections.
Maybe.
Let's keep going.
But we don't have a puzzle symbol for that, do we?
No, that's true.
Okay, so let's go puzzle U. Let there be light! From large to small.
1 times, 2 plus, 3 plus, and it's a moon.
It is a moon.
And they have sizes, and they also have cut out shapes around them. You can see that. They've got dot to dot, dash, not dot to dot, they've got dashed lines around the outside for you to cut them out. So they want you to put them, probably in the sconces here, and then it gives you the then it selects numbers on the map.
Lovely.
Fine, so that's the moon puzzle to open.
That's the moon puzzle to open the moon.
Where was the moon?
Here.
Can you see it there? Okay, it's so
big
dark.
Moon. It is dark and spooky.
Right, and the last card we were asked to take?
Atmospheric is this one, which says T.
So look.
Okay.
These go together, don't they? Because we've got C and T here.
They do.
So we need an H and an R, is my assumption.
We do, I think. And I've noticed, maybe it's coincidence, but lots of these have T's in them and lots of these have C's in them.
I don't think that is coincidence. You're right. Every word has got a C on the C card.
But not all of them.
Well, then there'd be one left over.
Yeah.
Which is the one left over? When you say not all of them, which one did you see that didn't have a letter?
Onerous here doesn't have a T in it.
Right, okay. So that'll be the answer. It starts with 1. So,
okay.
So we've selected a letter there, haven't we?
That's fun.
A number, even. One is clearly a number.
Dense, though, down here doesn't have a C in it. We obviously need 2 more to make that work. So we'll put that aside for now. Oh, go on.
Right.
Should we get the moon back? Bring the moon back. You've just taken the moon. We shall steal the moon. Great. And then we don't think we've got anything for this diamond yet.
Place everything on red and save me on this. I reckon we've used that card.
That one
Move that out of the way.
Okay.
And then we still have all these bits and pieces and so on. I think we'll specifically know when we need them.
Yeah.
Probably. And then we've got this puzzle, everything on the sheet, and the stuff that's marked on the back here, which again, hopefully we'll know when we need it. So we reckon maybe we're doing this with the moon, yeah.
To the moon. Are we going to cut these out?
Yeah.
Or do you think you can do it without cutting them out?
Yeah, you can probably do it without cutting them out.
Is it to do with the exact shape?
So first of all, how many?
They all look the same.
So how many numbers have we got?
So there's 1, 2. I'm just reading across from here. 1, 2. Then there's 5, 3, 4, 4. And I don't think there's anything there. And
I don't think there's any other sconces on this poster.
Yeah. So it's only next to the unlit.
We only have
sconces.
3 torches. They all have little arrows at the bottom. I think those arrows. If they're not arrows, then they're like.
Oh yeah.
Do the sconces look different?
There's
some of them are already
scorch
lit?
marks.
The scorch marks. So we know what's been lit. You're right. I was going to say it's
but
the
they've all
ones
got
with
scorch marks.
Oh. Let there be light. Well, hang on a minute. We've got orange glow here, but the orange glow is missing from here, even though it's on the ceiling. Are we supposed to put them here and here?
But isn't that just because that's being lit by this?
Well, that's hard to say. But is that lit from this? Is it these 3 positions?
There must be something about cutting out. Is there anything on the back of this? No. Should we cut them out?
Well, I'm not going to cut them out neatly because that's a total waste of time, I'm sure.
Speak for yourself.
Unless
favourite part.
Unless the shape of them is essential for some part of the puzzle.
What is that going to do? What is the meaning of all this?
Well, they obviously go in certain positions to give us a 3-digit code, which is then, before I accidentally throw this bit away, from large to small.
Yes, we've done that before. We've been like, what do we do with these? And we've actually created rubbish that was very important.
Yeah, it's like I've thrown that bit away, but it actually told you what to do on it.
Do you think this has got the moon on it so that once we've cut it out, we don't panic because we've thrown away the important bit?
Right, let there be light from large to small. So these can go in the holders. Do they only fit in certain holders? No, they all seem to be the same size.
That's just 1 times, and that's just 2 plus, and that's
well,
just
it's manipulating the
numbers,
numbers,
to do with the thing
isn't
next to it.
I think so. So if we put it here, it would be 2 plus 5. So that'll give us 7. So we're looking we're looking for 3 numbers.
But why would we put it there?
Is there some reasoning to the height of the flame?
All of the sconces are the same, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, is it simply the case that one doesn't fit there? I mean, it's often slightly under the picture of us, but is it simply the case it doesn't reach, that's too tall there? But I mean, in reality, the flame would just gutter down, wouldn't it? Is there any markings on these to show which ones to use? I don't think so.
Match them up.
Oh, they go like that, you think?
Well, there was a little arrow on the bottom, but that is just
I cut the arrow
off
off.
on top of.
Oh, you're right. They go like that.
That's the thing. But do they do anything? Do they spell anything out?
Oh, right.
But that doesn't change anything. I still don't understand what we're meant to be doing with them.
Well, from large to small might mean we put them on the large to small numbers, but other numbers repeat.
But which one on which number?
Well, there's a 4. It's 2 4s. That doesn't make sense.
But even then, how would you know which torch to put on which?
It says to cut them out. Is it to do with the height of the flame? Are they just literally just where they fit against the... Oh, maybe it's meant to be the flame touches the roof. That's why it's... I mean, I think you would get soot collecting there. But perhaps this is showing the flame touching exactly the roof.
Okay.
So I think the logic must be place them where the flame exactly touches the scorch mark.
Okay.
So that one only would go there, right?
Okay.
That must be it, mustn't it? I can't see what else it would be. It's just straight to the top of that.
Give it a bit of a haircut.
It's got to be that, because I don't know how else we would do it.
Not that one. Maybe that one?
Yeah, and then here... That's about right, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, cool. That makes sense.
Yeah, so it's exactly where the flame forms exactly that small scorch mark.
Cool.
So we have 1 times 3.
Which is 3.
2 plus 5, which is 7. And 3 plus 2 is 5.
Yeah, and then we order them.
So what were the numbers?
From large to small. 3, 7 and 5.
Okay, so we order them from large to small.
That's 7, 5 and 3.
It is 7, 5, 3.
And this puzzle is the moon puzzle.
It's the moon puzzle.
So we have the decoder, and we'll put the moon on top, and we said 7, 5, 3. See?
Yes.
7, 5, 3. And that says take card 43.
Right, okay, so here's the card. Oh, that's right at the back.
Don't mind if we do.
43.
No. And where did we
Could be
see
right.
the moon? Oh, it was on this giant box here, which you can't see on camera because we're zoomed out. But it's... Actually looks much clearer on camera than in real life.
It's this one, right?
It's a big spooky box.
10.
10.
Okay. I don't know why I went that far down. 10. Yeah.
With a queasy feeling. Oh, it's a coffin. Oh, I didn't know it was a coffin. Ooh. With a queasy feeling, you slide off the unlocked coffin lid. Oh, it was unlocked all this time.
It's unlocked now because we just opened the padlock.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Unfortunately, it's almost empty. You let out a sigh of relief as you wonder at Ben's way of hiding notes. He either sensed he was being observed or wasn't quite himself any longer.
Dun, dun, dun.
You find riddle cards D, E and S. Take these riddle cards from the stack and look at them.
Okay. Right, there we go. Ooh, it says, the puzzle can only be solved by finding the symbol involved. It's rhyming. Hooray! Place the teardrop like dental floss between the crescent and the cross. Only thus can the code find its place and allow you out of the cave to escape. Not sure about the final half rhyme there.
It's not even a half rhyme. It's maybe a 20th rhyme.
So the teardrop, the crescent and the cross, they're all symbols.
They are. And it doesn't have a letter or code on it.
So
it doesn't have a symbol on it. So I feel we can't do much with that yet. Let's see what else is in your hand.
Riddle card E. There we go.
That's the H.
Big old H.
Yep.
So we're probably looking for one of those. It doesn't have an H in it. And then, spooky handprints.
Right, rest, ... And it's got various symbols. It's
handprint to handprint.
Splatter to splatter. And then pentagram. That is a pentagram, right?
I think so, yeah.
And a skull.
That's the spooky goat that we saw before.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
It is the spooky goat.
I just thought it was noise.
Skull.
So we feel that I think it's fine to conclude that we need 4 letters for this. Maybe we only need the 3 letters we've got.
CHT. Well, we need R, don't we?
Well, I feel we need R. So I feel we can't solve that. House, so we do have a symbol, actually.
We do
hexagon.
have a symbol.
So probably we'll put this aside for now.
Okay.
We may be wrong on that.
But we don't have a symbol for this one.
We don't have a symbol for this or for this. Unless it's telling us what to do with stuff we've already got. As for example, how to solve some other thing we've already got in the puzzle. So we already know that it says in the letter about the flashlight, the compass, and something else. The backpack. Where is the backpack?
The backpack's over there.
So those are relevant to some puzzle. And then we've got these that are relevant to some puzzle. I feel I'm summing this up very nicely. And then we've got this card from before with a diamond.
So we've got a diamond.
With some symbols.
Which is where? The diamond's down here.
Yeah, so we could in theory do this. So we have 12 symbols.
Those symbols are on here as well.
Oh, right. And
look, sorry, you can't see that on camera, but they're on this spooky...
Oh, and there's the triangle that's on it. And the triangle's an eye. Did we see the triangle eye somewhere else? Or did I imagine that?
The triangle eye, no, I think that was on that. That's what we saw.
So we've seen that in 2 places, so these go together. Okay, so maybe we can do this. Connection is established. Are we joining things together in some order? Are we supposed to assume these are in the position of numbers on a dial pad? I don't think that's right. It might be like 1... Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0? Mightn't it? It
might be, but then what are we doing with them?
I don't have a clue.
No, and that we thought that wasn't exactly like the letter that we'd seen before because it didn't have a seal on the top.
It's not the same letter, is it?
Not the same letter, and we've got this.
And Ben was written differently.
Okay.
Maybe we're joining things. Maybe one idea I have is that we're joining things on here.
Yeah.
And then they're selecting symbols on here. And then we're using the selected symbols to pick numbers 1 to 9 and 0 for the decoder disc.
Okay.
So, on that basis, this is a total supposition, but on that basis, we don't need this yet until we've selected some symbols.
Okay.
So let's put this aside.
Okay.
So this would potentially allow us to select some symbols. Potentially that would allow us to select some symbols. And I don't really quite fully understand how, but potentially the other things we have about flashlight, compass, backpack would allow us to select symbols. And what's on the back of here? A final ritual, pentagrams. Well, there's quite a few pentagrams we now have. And then there's these symbols, which I don't think we have a use for yet. And then we have similarly this on the back of the Polaroid of the bank vault. We have some stuff we haven't used. Right, so can we join things that are going to select things down here in some way?
Do we have these?
Oh, sorry.
Go on.
He can see, there's 3 things he can see. I'm just thinking, anything, if we join anything here, are they going to just cut through one symbol? No. But if we drew a line that started here from the eye and what we can see, we will select 3 symbols.
Yeah.
An eye from here to the, oh, okay, great. To the backpack, to the compass and to the torch, right? We'll select 3 symbols.
Yeah.
Is that what you were thinking?
Have we got a ruler? Yeah.
So from the eye...
A side note is I think that this is the top of a skull, by the way.
No. Okay, so from the eye...
Just no, okay.
From the eye to the backpack, I mean, what part of the backpack are we selecting, though?
That's a good point. Well, can you select anything, any part of the backpack that also selects another symbol?
And also, what part of the eye am I selecting? Well, so the backpack is here. And here's the eye. I'm just going to make sure it's trying on camera. Well, roughly, that's the middle of the backpack. Roughly, that's the middle of the eye. And it seems to be selecting that symbol there.
Which is a plug.
Which is a plug.
But we don't actually have a...
Which isn't an 8. It's a phone.
But we don't have a symbol for this yet, do we? Oh, it's the diamond.
We do. It's here. My finger's over it.
Oh, yes.
So we've got 8.
Okay.
So let's just see if this is correct. Do you want to put that in?
But where?
In the diamond.
Yes, but where?
Here. What do you mean?
But which disc? What order are we doing them in?
In the order they...
The order that we found them in the letter?
Yeah, that's a valid point.
It's just a good question to ask before one starts doing things.
Order left to right. Oh, in the order they are in the letter. Yes. Okay, you're right.
Slow processing there. Flashlight, and then backpack, and then compass.
Right, so backpack's 8.
Okay.
So let's do flashlight next.
Okay.
Ben didn't help us, did he?
Ben didn't help us. Ben didn't help himself.
So here's the eye, here's the back, here's the flashlight. So if we join the middles of them together, we get this symbol here, which is the eye facing down to the bottom right.
Which is just here.
Which is 0.
Okay.
Okay, so we've got 0,
so
8.
0, then 8.
And the last thing on the letter was the compass, which is here. And that clearly goes through this symbol here.
Which is a sort of this symbol.
Is it that, do you think?
4?
Yes, it is. 4. So 084, we think.
So I put 084 into the decoder disc under
the diamond. And we get 32.
32.
What do you reckon? I
don't know.
I think there's a good chance that's correct.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
I'd like to know how it's explained. What's the diamond on? It's on this chest down here, isn't it? There we go.
Yeah, here, 46. Well, I think it's
I don't think it's that chest. Was it the red chest? That's a different chest. It's the one above.
Oh.
44.
Nearly went wrong at the last hurdle.
So
44.
Close. Don't worry. Eyes on stalks. 44.
That sounds painful.
The metal box opens with a groan.
You were hoping for a little more inside, not just a pair of odd messages. You find riddle cards B and G. Take these riddle cards from the stack. And don't just throw them away, but look at them.
Look at them.
BG.
Okay.
Right, okay.
He's gone to some lengths, hasn't he? He's brought a lot of random sort of trinket boxes and stuff. And he's
decorative phones.
And he's hidden a lot of stuff in them. Decorative phones?
Yeah, well, I mean, what's this?
Oh, was that a phone, do you think?
Well, that's why I assumed it was numbers.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, it worked.
Cryptic, isn't it?
It worked. It is quite cryptic.
Okay. Right, B and G. There we go. Here's our R that we wanted before.
Ah.
Remove M. Chagall's
Black.
Underlined.
So,
and that's a teardrop.
Let's put that aside.
Okay, let's.
And look at this.
Let's.
Right, so.
Let's.
What order are they on in here?
We're missing one. Oh, you've got it in your hand.
HRCT. Well, possibly CHRT, depends on how you look at it.
CHRT. Chart? No.
Well, it could be.
Chart.
Anyway, so we're selecting 3 things that go between them. But what does that even mean?
Yeah, that's...
Well, let's look for things that don't have the letters.
Let's.
So on this one, it's definitely onerous or onerous.
Onerous.
Are there any others that don't have T's?
Can I zoom in?
You can if you want. Let's move these over then.
There we go.
So on this one, the only one we can see without a T is onerous, which starts with 1.
It does. But that may be a red herring. Okay. Looking for those words that don't have an R in.
Interesting spelling of ratchet.
Clamour. Clamour at the
looks
bottom.
like rache. Clamour. It doesn't have a number
Clamour.
in. No, clamour does have an R in.
Oh, it does right at the end. It got me. You got me. This is what I mean. It's a secret.
Although, what's this picture here for?
Inept. Lol. Inept doesn't have an
we
R
are
in
inept.
it. Maybe they knew that was the case.
Well, inept has got 5 letters.
It has.
So I draw an arrow at it so we don't lose it.
If you want to.
Inept is the one
We
without
shouldn't
an
forget
R.
an onerous.
Doesn't have a T.
Are these words to describe us, do you think?
Onerous, inept.
Right, something that doesn't have an H in it.
Okay, let's have a look. I'll start at the bottom, you start at the top.
Okay. I've spotted it
Archew.
already
Interesting
anyway.
spelling of Archew. Is it beaches?
It's venison at the bottom, which you should have spotted because you were starting at the bottom.
Yeah, I was useless. I also thought the beaches didn't have an H in it. So.
Did you? Yeah.
Venison doesn't have
It's
a word
actually
in
much
it.
harder doing this at speed. Not that we're doing it at any great speed.
No.
Okay.
Right, and
And
C
then
one.
C, we found.
I'm going to start at the
already,
bottom
didn't
again.
we?
Well, you did.
Dense.
Thank you. It's just definitely describing us, isn't
Dense. Well, venison isn't.
it? I mean, yeah. It's a cannibal. Yeah, that's a bit weird.
Yeah.
Right,
also,
so we've got dense, venison, inept, onerous.
Yeah.
Onerous.
Okay.
And we are selecting 4 of them in some way to create 3 of them in some
3
way
of them.
to select presumably the length of the entrance.
The entrance to the catacombs may be out of order, but this sign isn't. CHRT.
Well,
there are 4 boxes down here at the bottom.
Do we write the words in them and join them together, and then do the words overlap, perhaps? Let's write the words down separately.
Dense, venison, inept, onerous.
Well, venison overlaps with the start of onerous, doesn't it?
Onerous.
Yeah. I mean, if you've got venison, then it overlaps with onerous.
Yeah.
What are the other words?
But the other ones, then we've got inept.
Which doesn't overlap.
And dense, which doesn't overlap. I feel like they're trolling us with these words, slightly. So in order, it's dense, venison, inept.
In order from left to right or from order from C?
In order from left to right here, CHRT.
Yes, we've got dense, venison, inept, onerous, which does obviously start with 1.
What does it mean? And what's this about? So there's 4 rectangles stacked up side by side.
Oh, what do the rectangles correspond with? They must mean something.
They must mean something.
Unless they're just the words. You see, I thought maybe it was the letters shared between the words. How that becomes a number, I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh.
7. Dense and 7.
Ah, there we go. We put them together in the right order. Okay, so it's literally it. We just don't overlap them. We just write them in this order.
Dense.
Venison. Which gives us 7 on the overlap. Fine. And then number 3 is inept, which gives us 9. I saw the start of 9 before. I was so slow on that.
Yeah, there we go. We got it. We got it.
And then onerous, which gives us the 1. Because that question mark is just to the right of the division. So we've got 7, 9, 1.
And that's going on the hex again.
Yeah.
We did it! Hooray!
Slowly.
We got there.
Yeah.
7, 9, and
I mean, not that slowly.
Not that slowly. Number 3.
Why did you put 971 in, not 791?
Oh, because I thought it would be funny. No, because I just got it wrong. 7, 9, 1.
I'm always ready
There's
to believe that I missed a stage. 17, right.
17.
Done.
Lucky number 17. Is that a thing? No.
Right, so it's the whole thing,
the whole
right?
room.
Although, what represents that? I don't know.
I don't know either.
Oh, is it this? No, because that was...
That's the plus.
That's definitely the plus.
What are the other options on there? Can we zoom in? That's the teardrop.
Yeah, for sure. That's the box we haven't opened yet.
Okay.
That's a grey chest. We haven't seen that, have we?
And then this red chest doesn't have a symbol on it. I can't show that on camera. This red chest doesn't have a symbol on it, but I desperately want it to have a hexagon.
And then, have we eliminated this already? We just don't...
Yeah, that's the diamond.
Right. And this one was the tomb.
That was the moon.
And it's not this, so it must be this.
But it doesn't have
How
a
do we
hexagon
work that out? So there is a hexagon on the back of here.
Is it because it's pointing down?
Does it...
Should you do that?
Is there... Oh, fold it on the crease.
No, you fold it.
Yeah. Well, hang on, let's just show the whole page first.
There you
So
go.
there's that crease here,
There
right?
is.
So fold it on the crease.
Gosh, we've never had a puzzle like that before.
No.
It's like find the thing that
And
you're
then the
searching
hexagon
for,
points at the thing.
Hooray!
Right, okay.
We got there.
We got there. Now we have a
So the
massive
hexagon
crease that's
wasn't
going to
just
show
pointing at
all the
whole
way
room.
through.
It is. That's okay though. They wanted us to do that. Right, so it's the red box.
I feel we didn't need to put such a big crease in it. 42.
42. Lucky number 42.
Wow, this is the meaning of everything.
Said no one ever.
Right, with a soft click, the lid of the box springs open. Inside there is a small picture, apparently by Mark Chagall, Ben's favourite artist.
Of course.
You remember that Ben reported about a secret brotherhood in which Chagall was supposed to have been gotten tangled up somehow?
Oh,
you remember that?
Yeah, that's just come back to me now in this moment.
You find riddle cards J and Z, or Z if you're watching in America, along with Chagall's picture frame. Take these riddle cards from the stack and look at them. Take the picture frame. To be honest, if you're confused by the difference between Z and Z, you're probably
Yeah,
not
this isn't the
solving
game
this
for
puzzle,
you, is
yeah.
it? No, okay.
When you are done, place this card right back in the stack of answer cards. It's an interesting
It doesn't
phrase.
usually say it like that, does it?
No, I don't know. I don't want to go through the rest of the pack and check.
No, let's not find out. Okay,
So hang on, we're taking a picture frame
Picture
and
frame.
J and Z.
J and Z. And we've heard something about Chagall
We
somewhere
have, it was
else,
on
haven't
somewhere
we?
else.
He's here. Remove M. Chagall's black.
So this has got a lot of black.
Oh, it doth.
It doth.
It doth.
M. Chagall. Right, so we've got, this is a picture frame with a black.
Gosh.
Well, no, great. I have to say, as a puzzle author, if this is what passes for art,
There's a V.
I could have made a fortune.
There's a secret V.
Ooh. And a Y.
Gosh.
Shall we circle things? In not black, perhaps, in red.
How meta. Yes. You can do it line by line.
Well, I was just going to do it randomly. E.
Oh, okay.
Okay, line by line.
No, it's fine. There's an E there as well.
This is going to take ages. Well, I might have missed some out. I started off circling letters that weren't in black, and after a bit I noticed there were some letters between blacks, like this K and this A, but I may not have circled all of those.
But the good news is you can read down the letters and it spells something out. What does it say, Gareth?
Okay. Take every...
Thin.
Every thin... Glitter ally. Literally. Take everything literally. Take everything literally.
Take everything literally.
Or take everything literally. In which case I probably didn't miss out any letters.
No. Take everything literally. Is there anything on the back of this, by the way?
Well, only air. No. Take everything literally.
Take everything literally.
Remove M. Chagall.
So
I think
we've
we've
done
done that.
that.
So that's for the teardrop. I think we've used this card, haven't we?
Take everything literally. Is that a cryptic clue?
Yeah, it might be.
Take everything.
Let's see what else we've got. We've still got this. Let's get
So
rid
we've
of...
used our onerous ineptitude with the
Yes.
venison.
Maybe it means take everything literally on here. The puzzle can only be solved by finding the symbol involved. I was wondering if this was referring to how
The
to...
hexagon.
The hexagon.
Yeah, same.
Place the teardrop like dental floss between the crescent and the cross.
So the crescent is the moon
Yeah.
and the cross is
I know what the
on the
cross...
front. It was on the front of the... It's just turned over.
Yeah. So maybe that does mean fold it. Place the teardrop like dental floss between the crescent... What's like dental floss? Between the crescent and the cross.
Does it mean by folding it in some way?
Only thus can the code find its place.
Maybe.
No, I think we haven't got to this
I
yet.
don't think we've got to that yet.
Um,
What does take everything literally mean?
yeah, we've still got this.
I'm going to examine
Rest.
this.
This is for this puzzle. Wait, are the words take in those codes?
Take everything
There's no,
literally.
you can't take in everything here. There's no take written in
Is there
those.
anything in the letter? In the actual words of the letter?
I feel we've used everything on
Yeah,
here
so we've got
now.
the backpack and the compass and the pen and the... And this is for the teardrop.
Yeah.
Take everything literally. It's definitely not this, Lord.
Yeah, maybe it refers to the card itself. Maybe there's something else we can do on
That
it.
was what I was trying to think. But
Take everything literally. Literally could mean as in exactly,
yeah.
or it can mean as in text.
Take everything literally.
One thing I noticed is there's no teardrop on here.
Ooh.
So, are there any teardrops on the back of these things? No,
It's all just red.
just red
Or
dots.
not red. Okay, well that's that then.
So there's no teardrop on here. So what are we doing to solve this puzzle anyway?
What
Is this
are we
going to
doing
give
to
us
solve this puzzle anyway?
This must give us... I actually don't understand. What is this going to give us? Is it going to give us a card number, a blue card number, so we can take an answer card directly?
I don't know.
Because we've never done that before in these games. Or do we have to use the symbols again? Or do we need to work out which symbol goes here? Or maybe that is what that means.
Oh yeah, they're gaps, aren't they?
By finding the symbol, place the teardrop between the crescent and the cross. There we go.
Okay, so
here. So we've solved that puzzle. The crescent and the cross is where the teardrop goes.
Exciting.
What's the teardrop symbol look like? Well, it's a teardrop, right?
Yeah. There it is.
Can you see that? You can, except it isn't right.
There we go. It's beautiful. Do you want to colour it in so it matches all the rest? Wonderful. 'Tis a work of art. Like an Chagall.
Weirdly, I can't actually see that from where I'm sitting because the light's shining on it.
Oh, it very much exists.
Place the teardrop identical between the crescent and the cross.
Great.
Only thus can the code... Right. So that we finished with.
Okay. That we've done.
And now we can use this code. So
what does take everything?
So this is helpful, though, because we made progress.
Yes, we made progress.
Take everything literally. Well, I would suggest that means we finish with this card.
Take everything literally.
Maybe there are numbers in it.
But there's still... If we've put a teardrop onto the decoder disc, it must mean that we're using the decoder disc at some point.
Is Chagall of any relevance? I mean, it could be... This could be 1,000. That could be 100, and that could be 50-50.
But why would we ignore the other ones?
And why would I randomly use Roman numerals without any other clue?
Lots of questions. Lots of questions. Okay, so the teardrop's on the door. So my guess is that we would only escape from here once we've solved everything else in this room. Have we opened every box in this room?
Yeah, we have, I think.
We have, haven't we?
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe it is time for us to escape.
So in which case, maybe it's time for us to use the things we haven't used on here.
So that says rest. Have we got any of these handprints? Or is there anything...
Does that mean count the number of skulls? Or
it would be a lot of skulls. I think this is a skull. I think this is a skull.
I don't think we're counting skulls then.
I'm not sure.
Right, so we haven't actually used a plus symbol here, have we? Did we use the plus?
Yes, we've used the plus.
What did we use it for?
The plus puzzle.
Oh, that was just... So we didn't need this bit of text for it?
No.
Okay, fine. And here is... Well, so take everything literally. We've got a demon. Mm-hmm. Let's write down what's on the Have I put my post-its? Right, so on the pentagrams, we've got demon. Apparently I'm writing in red still. On here.
Mm-hmm. And then hexed inside.
Yeah, and then...
Up here.
Hexed. If there were 3, I would say maybe they're relevant to something.
Well, there's the only other one that we've seen is on here, on this letter, but it says possible site for final ritual.
Well, maybe that's final. Because it's underlined. Okay. Perhaps we've got demon, hex and final on those, but actually I don't have a clue what we would do with that information.
Yeah, what do we do with those? Okay, this is hard.
We've also got this.
Okay.
Take everything literally. What does it mean, take everything?
Take everything literally.
There's a lot of stuff in here to take literally, a lot of highlighted bits of text.
Oh, look, this is fun. They've got numbers on them. 3 and 1 and nothing. They're holding numbers. Maybe that will come in later, or maybe it's complete coincidence.
I don't think it's a coincidence. Was it relevant to this puzzle?
No, I don't think so.
They're very cheery, aren't they?
They do look cheerful.
Despite the fact they just dumped you in these evil catacombs.
Yeah. Yeah. They are the ones who come up with the riddles for the exit games.
Take everything literally.
But I mean, what about everything is everything?
I mean, does it mean take everything out of the box, literally? I don't think it means that.
Take everything literally. Should we have a look for a hint?
Yeah, we can, but I mean, if you took everything literally, then this isn't going to help you. That's why it's all that's left are these strange items and this box that we don't open until later, which doesn't have it. It says do not open the box until you solve that riddle, but
we've got the same.
So we can actually. It doesn't say we can even look at it, and there's nothing on the box. I don't think.
Is there anything on the back? Any spooky handprints? I haven't seen handprints anywhere.
That's true. Are there spooky handprints on the box?
I don't think I've seen them anywhere.
All we've got for the teardrop is we've identified where the teardrop is on here. And we've got this, which says take everything literally. Is there anything else on here that we can take? I mean, not counting the number of blacks, are we? That's ridiculous. And what would it mean?
And we didn't get anything else with this card, with this, did we?
No.
We're not supposed to have picked up some riddle cards, were we?
I don't know.
J and Z. Were we supposed to pick up some riddle cards?
Yeah.
Oh, we haven't turned them over yet.
No, that's your fault.
Oh, because I'm the only one playing this game?
Yeah.
Was it J and Z?
Okay, so apparently we didn't take the little riddle cards J and Z, and that's why I was stuck.
Okay, right, here we go. Let's have a look. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, actually, we don't think we can use these yet, do we?
Yeah, they're for different puzzle.
Oh, are they? What's that symbol on?
That's on the next box. So I presume that's sort of part 2. As in, I presume all the stuff for part 2 is in the box. Da-da-da. Follow the coloured path, like hounds on a fox, to find the key that opens the box. And then we've got...
Well, maybe we actually do solve that next and come back to this.
Maybe.
All right, so we've just taken cards J and Z, and they say, follow the coloured path, which is a blue slash. Oh, we're following a path through the blue letters. We're lining them all up next to each other, aren't we? And it's going to tell us something.
Something great.
And then we can open this box and see what's in here.
To find the key that opens the box. So should we find all of these?
Yeah.
That have... We've got this one here. It says cut these out. One on there. And there's one on the back of this poster, I think. But still nothing to do with the teardrop. Okay.
All right, so we cut all these out, apart from the ones that are already...
And we think this is definitely all of the ones that we've seen. So how do we line
Well,
them
but
up?
first of all, this one doesn't have a light blue on, does it?
It says, if you just look at the light blue, then it says
card 3. Yeah. See, we can arrange them into order, can't we?
Yeah. But yeah, it is weird that there's no light blue on the other one.
Well, yeah. Maybe they use some multiple thins.
Maybe they are.
So if you look at the light blue, and it says card 3.
Card 3.
So there we go.
Should we take
And
card
it's
3?
it's the same colour blue as this. So we take card 3 for sure. We do.
Okay.
Really? I think not. Unfortunately, this code is not correct. When you are done, place this card right back in the stack of answer cards. Well, hang on, is there something else on it? Let's take card 3 anyway. Is there something else on it?
So it says, what did it say on here? Follow the coloured path like hounds on a fox to find the key that opens the box. So does anything else... If we line those up, does anything else appear?
Well, say for example we missed another one of these colour thins somewhere.
Yeah.
Then it might be card 36 or something, but then we need to get an order in for them.
Yeah.
So this doesn't have a light blue, does it?
It doesn't have a light blue. Does it have the same number of things that everything else has? Have they all got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11? They've got 11?
No, this has got 10.
So it just doesn't have light blue?
No, it's got 11.
Okay, so what, does it have something that's different to... Does it have a different colour?
Well, only this one has got the symbol on, by the way.
Yeah.
Follow the coloured path like hounds on a fox. Is that just there for a rhyme? To find the key that opens the box.
No,
Are we supposed to... Are they supposed to... Wait, maybe it gives us a diagonal. So C, A, R, card, and then we've got 2 other thins, haven't we? We've got this one and this one. It's going to spell across the thins. Oh, so 3 goes last, and this one goes next. Do you see what I mean?
I don't, but
We're going down the diagonal.
I back you.
With the light blues.
Okay.
So hang on, this one doesn't have a light blue. Let's put these in. If I put these in order without... This is the diagonal is the key bit, I think.
Yeah, okay.
So we can go down this diagonal. So here's the card. So it says
C-A-R-D.
card
E.
Card E. But then it's not 3, perhaps. So the way we can stack them, having not cut everything else out, is like this. And it's the only way.
If we line them all up.
Apart from the ordering of those. And then we do have a diagonal.
Card ER.
Card ER.
Card 83?
It could just be card E and card R. Maybe it's not blue at all. Maybe it's cards E and R?
Do I still have E and R? No, we used E already. I don't have E, and I do have R, but they don't look like the typeface on the back of these cards, which is that they usually match up perfectly. But we've already used E anyway.
And we tried swapping these 2 columns around so that 4 goes there, and we've tried taking 4, and that doesn't work. If you put the 4 in here, if you swap the 4 in these, you get 48. If you would swap these 2 columns and read down a diagonal, you could get 48. Is there a 48? There is a 48.
There is a 48. Should we try that?
Yeah.
That's usually...
In which case, we have to work out what order these go. Why do we know the ordering for these?
Oh, okay. So it is Begin the Catacombs of Horror Part 2.
Oh.
So we still haven't solved the teardrop puzzle.
No. Maybe the teardrop gave us an ordering for these?
What does it say? After a few hours of sleep and rest, you wake up and stretch your aching limbs. So this is actually the start of Part 2.
Yeah.
So we're not going to do that just yet.
Get the 2 stacks of unrevealed riddle cards and answer cards ready. Also get the help card sorted by symbol. On we go. Remember the notebook is still locked. Maybe you should What notebook?
I don't know.
I feel that we weren't meant to take this card yet.
I think the only thing that we haven't solved yet is the teardrop.
I do think this says card 48 if you swap these columns, these rows over.
Yeah, it definitely does. And obviously card 48 is it says on here, it's the key that opens the box, and that's the box, which is part 2.
Yeah, okay.
So that's definitely right, but we just haven't solved the teardrop. And are we meant to solve the teardrop now? Because that is the door to get out.
Yes,
on the poster.
It makes sense that we do.
So what is take everything literally?
I don't know. So I feel we've solved that.
Should we take a hint for the teardrop?
Yeah, let's take a hint for
Let's
the teardrop.
take a hint for the teardrop, because we've put the teardrop on the decoder, so I feel like we've got to be using it. It's got to be relevant. What have we missed? Is it another riddle card I haven't taken yet?
It always tells you what riddle cards you need, doesn't it, I think?
I think it does, which is helpful. Phew, the last one I was tense there. I was like, what if it's not here? What if we've imagined the teardrop puzzle?
To be able to solve this riddle, you need to have found riddle cards G and S. Have we got those?
Let's have a look.
Well, just look in your pack. Look in your pack. See if you've got G. And you can show it on camera if you want. See if you've got G and S. We have taken G and S. You also have to find a picture frame.
Yeah.
That's everything. So we can solve that card.
Okay, let's keep going.
Funny how the teardrop symbol you were looking for is not even on the decoder disc.
We've done that.
Okay.
Card S can help you get there, which we've done. Card G might tell you what it is you have to do with Chagall's picture frame.
Yeah, so we've done that. And we've done that. So we must be very close to solving this puzzle. This is all we need.
Should we go to clue number 2? Part 1. The slow reveal.
I thought it was the other way up for some reason. Right. Chagall seems to have repeated the word black an awful lot. Still, this is not the black that you are supposed to remove. What black are we removing then? We're removing black from somewhere else. Okay. So where else are we removing black from?
Is it from these coloured... The coloured...
There are black letters.
There are.
J.
And 6.
X.
And F. Oh, they don't seem to spell anything. F.
No, but we could take riddle cards. We're not taking 6 or 7 or 8 riddle cards, though, are we?
No, and we've already taken J.
And the only other words we've got are these, and they haven't got any blacks in.
That's not the black you're supposed to be taking. Okay, should we keep going?
Yeah. Have you taken a look yet at the nameplate at the bottom of the picture? This is black too. I've got it now.
Go on then. What? What? Oh! What?
We might have noticed that if it was on a regular desk rather than on our camera where we couldn't see that it was the text. Because we're looking at this on the camera as opposed to in reality, we couldn't see that the texture was slightly different there.
I did not notice that at all and would never have thought to do that.
No.
This is the second time they've done a scratch-off thing, haven't they?
Well, I think this one predates the second one.
Oh, I would not have thought of that at all. I would have been stuck for 100 years in the Catacombs.
And we're looking for the 3 dots next to the logo somewhere, which have to be turned around. But what's my oh, hello. Is my interpretation of that. Where's the box?
Okay. Is it on the box or the instructions?
Well, it could be anywhere, couldn't it? Somewhere there's something next to the logo.
Is it inside? Can I have a look at the thing?
Yeah.
Oh, look, it even says it on here. It's on the instruction. It's got a tiny little picture of the instruction booklet.
Exit-Spiel. Why is it in German there?
IEL.
Yeah. IEL.
We're so close. And then flip it round. Turn it upside down.
731.
731. Wow.
So
that's really complex.
So the only thing we missed was that we went to scratch it off, which because we were disadvantaged solving on camera.
I had not spotted that at all.
We couldn't see that was the thing. I think, honestly, if we were looking at that on the table...
Yeah, we don't, because we look at everything on screen.
Yeah, if we were picking it up and looking it around, you can see it shining now. It was dull before. Fine. So, I don't feel bad about missing that.
No, that was cool, though.
Yes, so...
What did we get? 731.
Yeah, 731.
We point that into the teardrop.
We should have noticed this was in German, and there would always be a reason for that. It's like, we can't translate that.
That's
it works beautifully. The
what am I
spiel
doing?
is game in German.
It is. You're absolutely right. Right. 7, 3, 1.
21.
21. Finally.
Coming of age in some places. This code may be right. Where do we see it?
On the exit. Release us.
40.
Release us. 40.
The grill.
The grill opens.
The grill opens. Time for hamburgers.
You
enter a dark corridor from which a dozen different paths branch off. It would be crazy to simply run off with no plan in mind.
Would it? Wouldn't it be really legit? I think it would be totally fine to do that.
You mean run off away?
Yeah.
It means run in.
Go away.
Then in one of the corners you discover a box and 2 red and white items that seem to go together.
Oh.
You find the locked box, okay,
along
with the 2 strange cult object items. Take the strange items in the box and look at them, but you're not allowed to open the box. Okay, so we shouldn't have actually picked up the box before, I guess.
We shouldn't have picked up the box.
So that's how we managed to solve that one in advance.
Okay.
Take the strange items in the box, look at them, but you're not allowed to open the box.
So the cult objects. So there's more.
Yes.
Oh my yeah. But we have figured out how to get into the box, haven't we?
Yeah, we have.
Oh, I've already forgotten how we did it, so that's good. Ooh, it's got a triangle on it.
Oh, here.
Yeah. Fun.
So inside there are some white points and there's an inverse triangle.
Oh, yes,
and there's holes. So you can see through, and you've got different sized holes there.
Mine's got windows in it. Dun, dun, dun.
So presumably we're looking through.
Presumably we are looking through. I've already constructed mine, Gareth. What have you been doing all this time?
Pressing out these hundreds of little holes.
Oh, well, hundreds is an exaggeration. But
there were at least 300. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 100.
900. Got it.
Right, so that goes into here.
Smashing. And then we just fit them together seamlessly.
Yeah.
Thus.
Now what are we doing with this?
Now what are we doing with this? What are we doing with this? This is for the triangle. So there's a small...
Oh, wait, so we have a triangle?
Nope.
So maybe we can't do anything with this yet.
Maybe we can't solve it.
Maybe the next thing we do is just solve
this one.
Card 48.
Which we've done.
Can we open this? Yeah, we know it's 48, right?
Don't open this box until you've solved that
48.
riddle. We know it's 48.
But what does it say about a notebook? You remember the notebook is still locked. I don't actually know what that means.
Did he give us a notebook right at the beginning?
No.
Have we taken a notebook out?
No, there's nothing else in the box. We've got everything else on the table. So I don't know what that means. I think perhaps we should have a look at this again. So what is this going to do? We're going to be looking... There's 3 squares, different sizes. Big, medium, small. And then there are dots. Sorry, holes.
Yeah.
And then there's a light here. And you can look through... And you can look through to... You can't look through to anything there.
But you can look through the...
I mean, in theory, you could put something across it like this. And then you could look through to like see a bit of it or something.
Or what if you were looking through this bit and you were counting the bits that you can see through the other side?
Yeah, maybe.
Small, medium, and large. But we haven't been told to take a. We've still got this.
We haven't got a triangle.
We haven't got a triangle puzzle.
Yeah, what does it say on the 48 card? Does it say discard? Keep only the things you haven't used, it said, right? Which suggests that anything we have now we're supposed to use now.
Not necessarily. It might be that we haven't used everything.
Oh, that's true.
And that we keep them. What did it say on the card that led us here? Take out the cult object, but don't open the box. You find the lockbox along with 2 strange cult object items. Take the strange items at the box and look at them, but you are not allowed to open the box.
Right. And we reckon that with the cards we already had, we could take card 48, but then card 48 refers to stuff we don't have.
And there's definitely not been anything narratively about a notebook so far. Well,
so this doesn't make sense because we haven't got a triangle symbol or anything to clue a triangle. We haven't got anything about a notebook, but I feel that we should take perhaps a hint for the...
But it says don't open the box until you've solved that riddle, but we have solved that riddle.
Yeah, but I mean...
Maybe we've done it and it's time for part 2.
I'm not sure we've correctly done it. Well, let's have a look at the hints for this one.
Okay. What's the thing about the notebook? That's the only thing that's stopping us, isn't it?
It's the only thing that's stopping us is that when we haven't decoded this puzzle and seen 48 as the card to take. It refers to a notebook we don't have. We also don't know what we're meant to have done with this.
I think that's going to come last because talks about a final ritual, doesn't it?
Okay, the wording made me think we were discarding everything from the first half of the game, but perhaps that's not the case. Or perhaps we took this incorrectly. Were we supposed to take D earlier?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, hints for this, which we think we've solved, but maybe we've shortcut somehow. Oh, there's a little house. Ooh, clues to lords.
Spooky.
Right, I'm looking for the... Well, triangle presumably we can't solve yet. Should I check that?
No, I think let's check this one first.
Okay. Why is the thing I need always at the back?
It's always in the last place you look. Or it doesn't exist. But there it is.
Right. Riddle cards, J and Z.
Yeah.
Polaroid, Ben's letter, lockbox and the poster. We've done all that. Notice the coloured strips, one colour. So maybe we have done this correctly. In which case, what's the reference to the notebook?
I don't know.
Maybe we have literally solved everything correctly so far. Follow the light blue diagonal path. It's about time you create the light blue path. Yeah, we've done that.
Done that.
Right, now let's very slowly look at the solution. Place the coloured letter number strips alongside each other, and the light blue letters form a diagonal. Then the clue.
Card 23?
Ooh, what have we done wrong? How did we get card 48?
I don't know, I was just trusting you.
Yeah, well, that's fair enough. Let's
do
that
card 23 somehow.
Let's do that again.
Let's get all these back. Let's get the band back together.
Well, here's the 3.
So are we missing one of these then?
Maybe we are. In which case that would explain why we got 48. It's unfortunate that you can arrange them and spell it as get 48, which also corresponds with finishing that, isn't it?
But it's because there needs to be a blue...
Well, it must be card.
Yes. So...
Yeah, okay, so what's going here? We assumed was the...
There must have been something else that we were putting there.
Wait, where's the other one we had?
I don't know.
It's on here, it's on the poster.
Oh, there's one inside. Oh, no.
There's 2 in the poster.
Why would there be 2?
I don't know, but we folded it. We only saw... So this one doesn't have a light blue. We meant to omit it.
Deliberately.
But if you happen
by... Oh, look, because the diagonal goes through it and it crosses it out.
I'm not sure that's what it means.
Do you not think so?
No. But it doesn't have a light blue.
Right.
It's unfortunate that you can form a diagonal that follows the thing exactly and spells 48, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's not blue. So it should have been illegal. It's definitely cluing it's got to be all blue. So we should have looked for another blue.
So what we're supposed to do
is not use that.
Is open that.
Use the blue.
Use only one of these
like
inside.
They told us. Oops.
And then that would go here, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Fiddly diddly.
Okay, well, we were wrong. Card 23. Although that doesn't line up either. Oh, you're supposed to consider the other one as a blank, I suppose. I think you're supposed to insert the one that doesn't have a light blue
in
that position and then read 2, 3.
Card 23.
So in order to complete a light blue diagonal down the middle. So there should be another one between them here, which is I'm not going to cut out of the poster, which would go in the middle here.
You can just fold them over incompletely.
Can you? Oh, yeah.
But it would be the other way around.
Oh, yeah. I think there's quite a few assumptions there. Anyway, it's reasonable to get the 2 and 3. If we'd seen the 2, we would have taken 23.
But we didn't. Right, 23.
So that's why we were confused.
But is this going to reveal the mystery of the notebook? And is that a true mystery?
This code may be right. Where did you see it? Was it the teardrop?
No, this isn't the teardrop. This is on the...
This is on the box.
It's on the box. 15.
15.
15. 15.
You know we are going to have to take a break halfway through.
I need a break.
Yeah. You open the
box.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
So 48's irrelevant.
48 is irrelevant.
And that's why it was talking about things we didn't understand.
Yeah.
Inside you find Ben's notebook.
Hooray.
Maybe you'll be able to find clues inside about what might have happened to Ben. Exhausted. Yeah. You take a look at the clock. Which clock? Oh, our clock. A break seems like a good idea. You can hardly formulate a clear thought and decide to take a little rest. Well, thank you.
So true.
Stop the non-existent timer now.
Stop it.
You may now open the box, where you find a yellow string, a light grey decoder disc.
A new decoder disc? So exciting.
And the notebook. And then it tells us to open the box for the 3rd time and take everything out. Now continue reading on answer card 47.
So nothing about answer card 48?
No.
Which we've already taken.
No, here's 47. We'll look at that in a moment.
Ready to go. Right then.
So, let's move this. We are presumably going to need those pentagrams at some point, but I feel we are done with those.
Yeah. So let's keep the big stuff.
Oh, and the Lord's.
The Lord is there.
Lordy.
Right.
Right.
So we're keeping that. We've got the box.
Finished with. We still need this though.
We still need that.
Right.
And
this isn't part 2 yet then, is it?
This isn't part 2 yet.
Oh my golly.
And we've still got a whole stack of riddle cards to go.
Right. So
should we have a tactical tea break?
Well, let's just see what's in here.
Okay.
Right. Ooh, a string.
Piece of string.
What a surprise.
Exciting.
Another decoder disc.
But it's also got faces on.
Oh.
As well as, exciting.
Number maps. They've got numbers on them.
Yeah, that matches the stuff inside in the box, the cult card.
Oh, well, then you line them up,
box,
maybe.
Presumably something like that.
And then we can take riddle card O.
Bloodlust. Oh, my
Lovely.
goodness. It's getting dark.
Do not open
and
until you've
spooky.
solved the triangle riddle.
Okay.
Oh,
We'll
what's on the
start
back?
with
Loads of numbers.
Not this fella.
Yeah. Must use the ancient rin of the Brotherhood! Exclamation mark. First wood, then fire, then earth.
That'll all make sense.
Okay, so that's everything we were expecting. And then finally, card 47. What does that say? Aha, finally, you've completed the first part of the game.
Hooray!
Hence the amount of time you've used up already, rounded to the closest full minute, and the number of help cards you needed to get here. I'm not going to do that.
Years.
You may continue the game any time you like. If you do not want to keep playing right away, and we're going to take a break, place the following items in the box. Ben's letter, there's a list of things to put in the box.
Okay.
This is what we need though. Ben's letter, poster Polaroid, a locked notebook, that's this.
Okay.
The 2 decoder discs, so we need the first one again.
Oh, great.
The 2 red, and that's helpful information, isn't it? The 2 red and black cult object parts, that's this.
Cult object.
And riddle cards D and O. Oh, so what's that? This is
D.
D, and O we haven't taken yet.
We haven't taken yet. Okay.
Okay. Place this answer card on top of the box. Whenever you continue the game, all the game materials are available again. Before continuing, read answer card 48.
Which we've already done.
Fine.
So it's a good job we solved the mystery of the notebook, because we absolutely would have been in the wrong place.
Yeah, we would have done that wrong. We had accidentally taken 48 by reading the diagonal differently.
But we're not going to take 48.
Yep, so there we go. We have finished part 1 of that. And that has taken us, well, in real time, it's taken us about an hour and 20 minutes.
But there's been a lot of cutting and sticking and moving things around.
There's been a little bit of faffing around,
not
hasn't there?
remembering to take little cards and stuff like that. But there's minor details.
Well, did you enjoy that so far?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. It does feel, story-wise, that we're like only part way in. So I wouldn't want to stop there and pick it up another day. I'm keen to do it.
I think it would be confusing to come back.
I think it would be confusing, and I want to find my way out of the catacombs.
Yes.
I'm in them.
Well, I have to say, I thought that was all right. I didn't think that I was going to enjoy it quite so much. I don't like those scenarios that are spooky with skulls and so on.
Not just because you were solving it with me, okay.
Oh, no. No, I like solving with you. You tend to point out the things that I've missed. Right, if you enjoyed that, do please comment down below. Let us know. We'll be posting part 2 next week.
Yeah.
Because we're going to go and solve that after we've had a little break now, maybe some lunch.
Tactical tea break.
Yeah. And yes, do please feel free to leave your comments. In fact, I encourage you to leave your comments.
Were you yelling at the screen when I just didn't put those riddle cards down?
Jane said.
You were. Yeah, I'm going to be. When we watch this back later, I'm going to be kicking
Isn't that the one where I read out Z multiple times?
I don't know.
And then we still forgot to put them out.
We'll find out when we watch it back.
We will. So, yep. Do please leave your comments. Please like the video if you haven't yet. And if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, we'd really appreciate it if you did. It's good for you because you find our future videos. And it's good for us too.
It's fun. It's like being part of a club.
It is part of a club. A really
We're
good
in the club. Yeah.
Are you? Do you want to be? Anyway, until we see you in a future video, all that remains is for me to say goodbye.
And for me to say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.